cross
this
stitching.
professional athlete who has a successful podcast. Yeah, I do crochet.
We want to take a moment.
Sorry, you guys want to do this one?
Do what?
The link I just linked it.
Man shouts at local weather news team for tornado.
Dude, it's pretty funny.
I'm down.
All right.
Sure.
Ready, set, play.
We want to take a moment today and talk to you about severe weather. This weekend during Game 7 of the NBA semifinals here on ABC 13, we had a tornado warning in our area. Now, it's our commitment to you that when we do have a tornado warning, that we go on the air and stay on until it is over and you are safe. This weekend, per our severe weather policy, we broke into programming with the tornado warning
Wait till you hear the
and allowed
complaints.
you to continue
They're
watching
fantastic.
Game 7 on a split screen. But apparently, that upset some of you.
And I'd just like to say, I thank you for absolutely ruining Game 7 of Denver versus Portland. Because you have to show a tornado warning for over a half an hour. We get it. There's a tornado.
The new
It's been
caller.
on the TV for over 20 minutes, and I'm trying to watch the last 3 minutes, not on the BS split screen. This is BS. You guys are terrible at your job.
Tonight, we are not going to apologize for what we did. If you're watching us from Bedford, for example, you're just as important to us as someone watching us from Danville or Lynchburg. Whenever there is a tornado
This guy's
warning, lives
tie
are
is
at
epic.
risk. This is Franklin County in April after an EF3 tornado.
In
tore through.
April.
And this is in Elan and Campbell County after last year's EF3 rated
Last
tornado.
Show some footage from
Thankfully,
Twister.
no lives were lost.
I mean,
And that's
Yeah,
why when we
he's
go
not
on
showing
TV
footage from
and
the
stay
tornado they
on
ruined Game
over
7 about.
programming and commercials.
Exactly.
You never know when someone new is tuning in looking for critical information to protect themselves and their families. We take this responsibility very seriously, and if we had a chance to do it all over again, we would.
Whoa.
Thank you for watching ABC
Stand on the
13,
weatherman.
especially during severe
I
weather.
like it. He just said "fuck you." I don't know. That was a very subtle way. If we get a chance to do it again. The pause. We would.
I'm with the callers on this one. You know what?
Nah, I'm
It was
with the
Game
weatherman.
7, man. There's
I'm
3
with the
minutes
weatherman.
left.
Fuck
I'm with
that
the
game.
weatherman,
I'm with
too.
I'm with the weatherman, dog.
You got to tell people if there's a life-endangering situation
bro,
out there.
like-
It's a fucking game.
like-
at the
like-
end of the
Oh,
day.
can't you do a crawl or something?
And also, it's 2019. You got Hulu. You stream the shit. If it's that, stream it somewhere else, dog.
Yeah, what kind of boomer retard
Stream
has
it.
one method of not watching it taken
Stream
away, and he's
it.
like,
Stream
"Oh,
it.
I'm exhausted. There's nothing else I could
Those
possibly
people
do."
didn't sound like they were 75 years old.
That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
they have a boomer mentality then.
No.
Google that shit. That
Yeah, you're talking about pirating streams.
Yeah.
College athletes will
Boomer
never
is a
get
state of
paid with
mind.
you people.
Nah, Hulu streams live games now.
Do they really? I didn't know that.
You can't
What
sign up
sports?
for Hulu and watch live games because there's a
man.
20-minute thing
I'm
on.
I'm checking out the score right now.
I mean, I'm saying that you can't do it in time. It's 3 minutes left in Game 7.
Do you have a team that you pull for, Arian?
No, I just watch good games.
Oh, okay.
I just watch.
Is
good
that
games.
do you still watch football or basketball more now, or?
I'll probably watch basketball more than I watch football, but
Who,
my team
come on, you must
my team
have
is the
some.
Lakers.
Oh.
My team is the Lakers, but it's only because of Kobe. So that's just I roll with.
Well, I'm
roll with the Lakers
extending
because
the
of Kobe.
bandwagon from the 76ers to you. Jump on.
I'm straight. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm good over here.
No.
Yeah, the 76ers are known divers, and
A little bit.
I don't even know enough about basketball.
Not
to
the
make a
worst,
comment.
though.
I don't know. They commit a lot of fouls. Right?
They're fun. They tanked games on purpose. They got a bunch of draft picks, and now one of those they called it the process. They say trust the process. We're gonna lose. They're gonna help us eventually win. And now Joel Embiid, like he's trademarked or copyrighted the process, and he calls himself the process. And you interview him, he says trust the process. It's fun.
Your Hurricanes, Woody, have been swept by the Boston Bruins in the Eastern Conference Finals.
You know,
So
I don't think the
that's-
better team won, and we should do a do-over.
That's a copy pasta on our hockey now from like 3 years ago.
It's a
where a
reference
Hawks
to it.
fan,
Yeah.
when they, I figured you did, but I know these two didn't know. Where like, I think it may have been the one where the Hawks lost to the Blues or something like that, and they were like honestly, the better team didn't win. This is bullshit. People are gonna be upset. In a fair world, they'd redo this entire series. Obviously, the Hawks are the superior team, and they like listed a bunch of shit, and everybody just made it copy pasta and roasted him because that's beyond retarded.
I have one hockey experience.
What's that?
I've never watched it. I mean, you grew up hearing about Wayne Gretzky. That's about it. And never watched any of the things. So 2015, I'm in New York for like a business trip, and one of the dudes that I did some business with, he has like, they weren't on the glass, but there was like some rows up, like really nice seats, and you could see everything. Like, I was impressed. And so it was the Rangers versus, couldn't tell you, somebody else. And there's this thing that they shout. The New York Rangers always shout, like, somebody sucks. Who is it? Do you know?
Oh, probably the goalie or something. I don't remember. I don't know the Rangers.
It's like somebody from their rival team. They're like, somebody sucks. Anyway, it was a great experience. All of that shit. It was dope. It was like 0-0, and then all of a sudden at the end, I think they both scored. So it got real fucking exciting real fast, and I'm already drunk. And then so it went into overtime. And so my first, and I think it's not penalty shots for overtime.
Eventually, it's a shootout.
Yeah. I think it did go into a shootout though.
Yeah, they play in overtime, and if that doesn't solve it, they do a shootout.
I think that's what happened. So my first hockey game ever was like exciting as shit, and I wanted to get into it, but it's just I lost the interest again. But it was dope. I was a fan for like 2 months after that.
Did you like root for the Rangers after that? Because you watched it?
I did. I got a jersey and everything.
It's a cool sport to watch. Like, it's just it gets away with more than the other of the 4 major sports because it's so much less popular than football and basketball and baseball. And so like the fact that fighting is still allowed, I'm super stoked on. Like, eventually there's going to be some bullshit where it's like, oh, so much CTE and this and that. And, oh, all these enforcers are killing themselves years after the, pretty similar to NFL stuff.
Like, you have girls hockey has the worst CTE.
No, I've never heard that.
Yeah,
they're not even allowed to hit.
I know. Study after study shows that girls hockey has the worst CTE. And I don't know if it's that maybe
Kyle, why is it? Now, Kyle, tell me why.
Bitches are clumsy, man. They don't belong there.
Well, there you go. Now we know.
Be barefoot and pregnant.
There's 2 theories. One is that maybe girls aren't better at taking shots to the head. Maybe they have like weaker necks or something. And the other is that
I do know this.
Is that they get hit when they're not ready for it.
That might be true. Oh, because they're never preparing for the hit. They're never bracing themselves because they're not supposed to get hit.
They don't keep their head up.
My girl, my mother, I say I don't want to typecast, but like a lot of women that this is anecdotal, but a lot of women that I've had experience with, they don't know how to fall. Like there's a way to fall and like brace yourself and like the ground's coming, but like sometimes you just fall real goofy, and I think that affects the damage that you take.
Oh yeah, women fall like 3-year-olds.
Yeah, absolutely. They don't know how to break their fall. They don't know how to roll
from head height. Bang.
And they just plant. They don't know how to like roll. They don't know how to like throw a shoulder and a forearm down and like let the momentum carry them on and like I've fallen a lot. like doing all kinds of stupid shit and playing sports and mostly doing stupid shit like jumping off of fucking buildings and
stealing batteries,
rope swings. Well, sometimes
escaping Walmart, slipping
that mall cop sees you with a pocket full of AAAs. You got to hit the bricks, son.
Whoa, I thought you limited your thievery to 9.
All right, I'll be honest. Batteries in general are overpriced. AA's, AAA's, car batteries, they're all overpriced.
Car batteries.
You got a fucking car battery under your shirt. Walk out of there.
You get a car battery under your hoodie, you're a master thief.